G'day. Should you be willing to speak for free at a conference? On the back of a post I did a couple of days ago about how J-Lo and Shakira got paid nothing to play at the Super Bowl, they did it just for exposure, Simon Shepherdson asked me the question, what about when it comes to speaking at spa conferences? Should we expect to get paid or should we just do it for the exposure? And the short answer is 9 times out of 10, I would say, yeah, you should do it for the exposure. Now, the reality is a lot of spa conferences and a lot of industry conferences in general won't actually pay speakers to attend. They'll expect that you're going to do it for the exposure. My situation, I guess, over the years, I've spoken at a number of events, and I kind of take the stance now that if you pay for my ticket, my airline ticket and my accommodation, then as long as I can do it within a day or two, then I will probably come and speak at the event if I can, if I don't have anything else booked. But generally, if the organizer's not prepared to cover the flight ticket and the hotel accommodation side of it, then I probably won't speak unless it is a big opportunity. Because I've spoken at these events for a number of years, I feel I've got enough exposure, certainly for me, and probably for the brand. But generally speaking, if I can get to speak at an event and represent the brand, then generally I will do that if it works into the rest of the schedule. So I think it really depends on your personal situation and your brand or your company situation. Do you need the extra exposure for you personally? Do you need the extra exposure for your brand? The other question, I guess, is there such a thing as overexposure? And in the case of these events, I'd say yes, there is. Because a lot of years, you're seeing the same people speak again and again, and oftentimes speaking about the same subject. And I think that actually brings your impression or your reputation down a little bit. So I would encourage you that if you do speak at events every year, make sure that you're doing something unique and different in your speech. But preferably, I think you should be probably alternating events. I know Spa China, for instance, I speak at that event every year for a number of years now, but I always make sure I'm speaking about something different. So that's my opinion. If you get the chance to speak, it's probably worth it for the exposure, as long as you're not denying yourself any other business or incurring any substantial costs. But I would love to hear your comments. Do let me know in the comments below. I do thank you for your time, and thank you, Simon, for the question. And I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.
Talk to me, tell me